Okay, should be able to hear me now. No, the OBS decided it wanted to change my microphone for some reason. Yeah, but basically I was saying, we did do the thing with Witnett stealing our material last time. We got that sorted. We also, put the material back where it needed to be because Witnett put it back wrong. But I want to explore around a little bit here because I remember being able to get a summon. I could be wrong, but I have this memory of this. But it might be a for later kind of thing. Oh, no, there's that. Okay. Oh, I remember what we need to get here. Okay, this is a for later thing here, but we can still get him a new. Get Hubert here a new spear. Look at that. Huge increase in attack power. All the materia slots just become my white mage. And partially my summoner. Okay. I do also want to check the shops now that I think people are less grumpy at us. Look at that spear. Cuba's got one heck of a spear now. Oh, the guard counter works. Yes! So I got my materia set up so that the gal has a good chance to, provide cover for somebody if they get attacked. And then he's also got the counter-attack materia, which means he has a chance anytime he gets hit to counter an enemy. You know what? You gonna be less grouchy now? You are less grouchy. Alright, we just found you a better spear, so we don't need that, but we can get you a new gun. And you can get me a new sword. A new punchy weapon for blue. A new stick for Nyx. A new hair clip for dog. And I am too broke to afford Witnett's weapon. But progress has been made. Okay, so I think, rack my brain here, make sure I'm not missing anything, but I think we're done in Wutai for now. We will come back later and have other things to do here, but for now I think we're good. We gotta run back to the tiny Bronco, the little plane that is now our boat. Bit of a run back to get to the Tiny Bronco, but we'll get there. So I saw Blue was making a zombie. I wasn't able to watch like a ton of the stream because I was trying to take care of some other stuff, but I was keeping half an eye on it. He's looking pretty good. How's everyone else doing today? I know Nick's who deal with the loopy drug meds thing going on. I find it mildly hilarious that I've turned the crotchety old man into my healer. I think... I don't know where we are actually supposed to go from here. There's Cosmo Canyon. We can go through the river here. Is this where we go to the hut? Oh, okay. It's a time to go to the hut. Here we go. What the heck? Oh. I already did just come barging in here. What are you gonna do about it? I'm sleeping in your bed too. You can't stop me. We gotta go back to Gold Saucer. Okay. Get the keystone from it. Dang it. I'm trying to just come barge in here. Why aren't you letting me? JRPG rule, I should be able to steal anything that's nailed down. I think we're better served if we actually come at it from Mount Corel. Or we could go get the buggy, I guess? No, I think we need to come at it from Mount Corel. We're gonna go around the continents. Here we go. Wait a minute. There we go. I was like, I know you can get over there. You go all the way around this continent. Man. Unlocking the different travel methods in this game is always such a huge, like, deal. Well, there's Chocobo Billy and his, you know, extortionist ranch. Fort Condor. Oh, I absolutely went the long way around that. Dang it. But that doesn't help me get to where I'm trying to go, which is... Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave it here. I went a big circle around the world for nothing. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I have to go get the buggy. Because I can't get to Mount Corel without being able to cross the river, or... Can I cross that river? I don't think so. So yeah, I gotta go get the buggy. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I'm just running around everywhere and not actually accomplishing anything today, apparently. The buggy should be right over here. Give the Xenomorph wings. Get that out of here. We don't need a flying Xenomorph. What do you think this is? Tremors? Back past Cosmo Canyon, back past Gongaga. Contacts are there, not wanting to cooperate. It's the frogs! Okay, we got the big guy out of the way at least. Now we can just deal with these frog jabs and frog songs. Almost back to Costa del Sol. We're just going to cross over here, cross one more river. Well, yes, we're almost back to Costa del Sol, but that's not my end goal. My end goal is Mount Corel. I just realized I was about to do it the long and very difficult way of going back to the mountains, but I don't have to. I can just go up here and go to the town. spend another 3,000 to get into Gold Saucer because this place is a money sink. There's a school of thought that says you should, get to 30,000. Maybe not the first time you come in here, but this time. And I don't know. You could. It just feels like a lot of grinding. Alright, where is Dio gonna be? The Wonder Square? Nope. Event? Nope. Round Square? Nope. Speed? Okay, this is where he was last time. John, are you still here? It's not a battle square, is it? Might be. Yep, Dio's showroom over here. Here we go. Can you put some pants on or something, man? Like... Oh yeah, I gotta do like some battles in the battle square. I forgot about this bit. Oh boy, I don't have my heels on me. Oh, this one instead. Oh boy. Oh, good. could have been shrunk. Oh, I thought I had the long range material, I guess not. Well, let me see what it is then. So yeah, the battle arena is kind of interesting. It's a series of battles, obviously, where like in between each one, you get a random effect happen to you. I've been getting some bad luck with the rolls, but you know. Don't do that. I need that. I need that mana. Oh, good. It's fine. Oh, I think this is my end here. Luckily for this one, I don't think you actually have to get to a certain point or anything. You just have to get, you know, into the fights a little bit. I think you can even technically lose on the first one. He just gives you some crap about it. I got like 5 rounds in. You calm down. Alright, so I got the keystone. I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, do I think I have to do something else first? Hang on. I think I need to try and leave, and there's like something wrong with the tram. My brain's like one step ahead of like where we are plot-wise, I believe. Beans! Goodbye, beans! I believe this is also like where, depending on choices you made throughout the game, you get to go on a date with one of your party members. The hardest one to do is Mac or Barrett, but you can get to go on a date with him. I believe with the choices I've made, it'll either be Nyx or Blue, but those are just like the easiest ones to do. But yeah, you can end up on a date with Dog or Lurk, or I think you can still do Q*bert, maybe Witnit. And it's not really like romancing them, it's like this is the one thing, like. You can go on a date with the dog. Again, it's not like romancing. You go on a date throughout the course of this game as a little side scene. Also, I love the fact that in this hotel, there's just some ghosts playing chess, and nobody calls any attention to that. They're just hanging out playing chess, and everyone's like, yep. Yeah, the dancing plant, whatever. It's the ghost playing chess that I think somebody should call out. Yeah, no, not that kind of date, unfortunately, Nyx. It's more the date where, we're at a theme/amusement park, so we just kind of go on some rides together. Have some, conversation. Hubert just passed out in the chair. Grumpy old man stereotype. Also, welcome in, T. I see you there. Who is it? Ah, it's Nyx. Nyx is kidnapping me to go on a date now. And we're going to the event square. Oh, and we're going to play the leads in the show. Long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rosa was kidnapped by the evil Dragon King, Valvados. What will become of her? Just then, the legendary hero Alfred appears. Hello, I am Alfred. Oh, you must be the legendary hero Alfred. Psst, hey, your line. Yeah, you. Oh, you must be the legendary hero Alfred. Look at the little head wobble thing going on here. By my soul, please, please save Princess Rosa. Now, please talk to the king. Let's see. Oh, legendary hero Alfred, you have come to save my beloved Rosa. On the peak of a dangerous mountain dwells the evil Dragon King Valvados, who's kidnapped Princess Rosa. But you can't beat the evil Dragon King now. Talk to one who can help you. So we got like a wizard-looking dude. We'll talk to the wizard. The wizard will help us beat the dragon. I am the great wizard Foreman. What do you wish to know? What's the weakness? Now the weakness of the evil Dragon King. It must be, yes, it must be true love. The power of love is the only weapon that can withstand the fangs of the evil Dragon King. Oh, what's going to happen next? Oh, legendary hero, look. I like how they changed the evil Dragon King to EDK. I am the evil Dragon King Valvados. That's the king's voice, basically. I think we'll just give this guy like a Steve voice. I'm the evil Dragon King Valvados. I've not harmed the princess. I have been expecting you. And that's Nyx's line. Please help me, legendary hero. Psst, how was that? Gah, here I come, legendary hero Alfred. I already know your name. And now, legendary hero, here is what will happen to your beloved. A kiss, the power of true love. So here I have a choice. I can kiss the princess, Nyx. I can kiss the king. Or I can kiss the evil Dragon King. Who should I kiss? The evil Dragon King? Yeah, alright. What? Thank you. You've released me from the spell. I'm my normal self again. Oh, behold, love has triumphed. Now let's all return and celebrate. Yes, let's. Yes, let's. Even Cloud like just pirouettes off stage. Like, Oh, how profound the power of love. And so the legendary hero Alfred and our story live on happily ever after. That's it. To the gondola. That's the whole play. I haven't gotten to that point in the remake yet, and I kind of want to see what they do with it. I haven't decided. Maybe. Because, I mean, even by the time I get to that point, I will have played almost 20 Final Fantasy games. So, it's gonna be a minute. There's Chocobo racing going on. We got fireworks. It's actually a legitimately nice date, you know? I mean, we're already kind of planning on like a huge Final Fantasy VII lineup going on here. Because once I'm done with this one, I'm going to do Crisis Core, then probably Dirge of Cerberus, then Advent Children Movie Night. So, we're going to be on Final Fantasy VII for a bit. What's Beans doing with the Keystone? Hey, Beans! Come here. Yeah, and I'm gonna do, you know, I think that's all the, like, big spin-offs. Hi, see you, Beans. Get back here, you stupid stuffed cat. You just betrayed us to the Turks. Throw him off the ledge. I don't believe Kingdom Hearts is technically canon in the Final Fantasy series, but Final Fantasy is canon in the Kingdom Hearts series. So He's got blackmail, kidnapping. So Beans just betrayed us, stole our keystone, gave it to the Turks, revealed that he was a Shinra employee, he's puppeting Beans from the Shinra headquarters, kidnapped Mac's daughter, adopted daughter, and is trying to use her to blackmail us into doing what he wants and pretending like he's not, a traitor. That's a lot to happen in like one scene. Well, we can't kill him. He's got, Mac's adopted daughter. But this is a good spot to take another quick little break here, so we're going to do that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, we're back. And Nyx, while I am generally on your board with the Get the Girl Do Murder plan, we have a couple of hiccups for that for now. We don't know who the Shinra employee is, other than they are in the Shinra building somewhere, so we don't know which one to do the murder upon. And we don't know where the girl is. And we don't have an easy way of finding out either one of those because he's demanding we go to the Temple of the Ancients. Take the tiny Bronco east towards the sea. Alright, now I have to have Nyx in the party, which means I need to shuffle some stuff up a little bit. I don't know, Nyx, do you want more attack power, or do you want more materia slots to do more magic things? Okay, then we'll leave the weapon you have on for now. Tell Mac to get in here. Troll him while he's in my chat. Now you go back to go get the tiny Bronco again. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we got the hydrant. I see that. get to petrify me? Who do you think you are? Someone who's not gonna get shot and stabbed? Go past Gongaga again. Cross the river, go up, go past Cosmic Canyon. I did this in a weird way, which is causing a lot more backtracking than would normally be required. Ooh. Lurk got a new limit break. He can now turn into the Death Gigas. East towards the sea, they said. So, maybe somewhere over here? That's Wu Tai, that's not it. Oh, east towards the sea. I know my directions. I know which way is east. I can do it. Oh, there it is. Save the game real quick. Nix, you okay? Yeah, no. Nix is just doing some weird things over here. She wanted to lay down on a bridge and rub her face against it for a minute. Well, he's gone, I guess. Just yeeted into this guy. So the Turks are now helping us, sort of. And now we're at an MC Escher painting. Look, the little dragons are red now instead of blue. And we have purple frogs. So, I know Nix doesn't have, like, the experience that, you know, maybe Tia myself does, but I'm curious, of the ones you've seen so far, which Final Fantasy game has had your favorite music? I think overall 10 might be my favorite music, like, on its own. I also do find it amusing that over the course of the game, the Galg's weapons become more reasonable and then immediately start getting egregious again. First try. Nix, is there a reason you keep rubbing your face on everything? Oh, Sang actually has to lay down on a date. We got 2 Sephiroths. Oh no! There's a trap chest! With frogs and the bikini lady, I guess. Don't freeze me as a frog? What's wrong with you? To move the hour hand. So then we got any major plans for today? I know Nick's who took in the day off to kind of have like a, personal day more or less, but also the migraine. Whoops, I forgot I could do that. Feel like I've lost my audience. Nobody's talking. Oh yeah, I forgot about the nail bat. It's a very high power weapon, but I cannot equip materia while I've got it on. So I don't usually go for it. Oh, hey, buddy. What's your whole deal? Luck Bus, that's a good one. Another monster in a box. Oh, you are far too many eyeballs, sir. One of these has to be real, actual treasure. Theoretically. Yeah, there we go, like that one. Reminds me, I think I got a new thing for you, didn't I? I did, but it's another weapon that can't have material, so we don't like it. Oh. We got our first ribbon. Protects against all status effects. I believe this is the way forward, so we could do this, but we're gonna do this first. Trumpet shell. Oh, it's a megaphone. Okay. For Beans the traitor. not the most thrilling thing to watch, I'm aware, but you know, it's just I gotta get the loot. If I don't, my brain hates me. I believe this is where it came from. Yep. All right. 2 spots left to check. One spot left to check. Nope. Okay, that's the way forward. Before we chase this guy, we're taking another quick little break. I gotta get up and stretch a little bit. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm stretched and hopefully a little bit more alert. I was starting to kind of nod off in my chair a little bit. Just that kind of day, I guess. But we now have to basically chase this guy down to get the key to the door. I maybe remember, like, where he comes from. Is it this one? Oh, dang it. Oh, while I'm here. Wow, did it? Oh, I actually got him second try. Okay. I was really just kind of guessing after that point. I'm not gonna figure out how to get out of here. There we go. Stepfather, would you quit like flying around and saying spooky stuff? It's not helpful. He is just flying around and just saying things. I don't know what's going on. And, you know, I know you have a headache, Dick, so you don't have to if you don't want to, but I am also streaming in Discord again if you want to hop in and, like, you know, chat in real time. Well, I am freaking out over here. I am having some conniptions and some issues.
Dear computer.
Hey, there's the Nix.
Ah, there we go. Okay, now you're in my headset. Hooray.
Oh, boss time.
So when you have a migraine, you know how your brain will tell you weird information that is not entirely accurate?
Yeah.
I had one of those moments today where my brain processed something and I was like, there's no way that's what that says. And it was not. Somebody's username is their first name, and then I'm guessing probably possibly a middle name, and then I think the year of their birth. And the name is Clint, C-L-I-N-T. And this is their username, so it's Clint and then some numbers. And they had it all in capitals. And the particular font they used, the L and the I, blended into each other beautifully.
Oh dear.
They really should have shown that idea to like 2 10-year-old boys before they put it on the internet. And the year was very unfortunate because it was the word you're thinking of, 69.
Oh dear.
Oh, and what the absolute, and thank God somebody else was just like, you may want to change your name or your font or something. Like somebody else had already addressed it. So I was not the only person to see it, but I certainly saw. I thought I saw somebody, and like legit, thank God this server is like a lot of people from around the world, because it was instantly like, well, we don't know that they're not Australian, like. And the person's just like, what are you talking about? And then I think they looked at it with like, for the first time probably ever, a critical eye, and they're like, oh, and like really quickly changed their name from being all capitals, which fixed it immediately, but it did not resolve the fact that we were all 10-year-old boys about it for a few minutes. And that is a good summary of how my entire day has gone.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah.
My migraine is so bad that I'm pretty sure somebody's username is a word that I'm not allowed to say on stream.
Not on this stream, at least.
But if anybody ever encounters that user, please do not tell them hi from Nex.
I got a friend invite on Discord that is the most obvious, like, bot account I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, please tell me. I need to know this.
Okay, I kept it because I haven't accepted or denied it because I'm trying to decide how much I want to troll them. The entire account name is just the name Zoe. Their account it came into creation December 2024, so it's not even a 2-year-old account yet.
Right.
No mutual friends, no mutual servers. Literally the only thing on their entire profile is the I can't see it because I have streamer mode enabled on the thing right now, which is like the most generic like girl power quote you can think of kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't have the exact quote in front of me because streamer mode.
Even if it's not a bot, that is just, it sounds like a troll.
That is the most obvious bot account who wants to sell me some art, I'm gonna guess.
Oh yeah, for sure. Is that your phone or is that the game?
That's the game, but that's the phone in the game.
I was like, wait, who has a Nokia?
That's not the Nokia ringtone. Diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo-doo. That's the Nokia ringtone.
understand, I have been sorely tempted to just install that. Like, I don't have a good soundbite of it. I should look it up and get one and just put that as a soundbite on the server. So like when the table just completely goes off the rails and I want to like bring it back in, I can just be like, "Hi, this is the DM calling. Are we gonna play anytime soon?"
Yeah.
Oh, I should do it. I should just get the fucking Nokia phone ring. That would be fun.
I mean, those Nokias could be used as, you know, weapons of mass destruction.
But that's great too, because then we have the sound effect like already canonically like on the table, and then it's like I can just have some random. Oh, that would be so much fun. Just at some point, you guys have a one shot where like the entire game is fantasy, and at the end of the game, the big bad's just like, "Cool, well, this sucks. I'm out." Pulls out their cell phone and is just like, "Martha, come get me."
Mom, I want to go home now.
And just get like beamed out. You're just left to be like, what the actual F was that?
Just pull the, you know, my mom wants me home for dinner kind of thing, like.
Carl, enough playing with your toys! Dinner's ready now! God, Mom! You know that Futurama episode where the space entity captured the Star Trek actors and then it catches the Futurama crew? Yeah.
So, do you think this room is a trap?
Let's see. The room is breathing. Do I think the room is a trap?
It also has a heartbeat.
Yes or no?
It also has a heartbeat.
The room is a mimic. The room is a mimic.
You're not wholly wrong. It's not quite what it is, but you're not wholly wrong either.
Are we in Sephiroth's chest?
No.
Thank God. Lurch.
It is a demon wall.
Yay! I'm so glad that my instincts didn't fail me here.
You're gonna ram a chocobo into the wall.
Whoa! Oh, poor chocobo. I like how the chocobo grabs the little kitty and runs off with it again before the end of the sentence.
Yep, and here comes the Death Gigas.
Is this Lurk?
Yep. Like I said, he just turns into movie monsters. So he's just Frankenstein now.
Okay, that's what that is. I was wondering what Death Gigas was.
I just made him faster.
Nice.
Ow. That was uncalled for.
When I play through this, I very well may just use, like, the Addams Family for all of the character names.
You do what you gotta do. Like,
I'm thinking the character we named Max might just become it. Though he could be Fester.
yeah, I'd say faster on that one.
The Clim Hazard.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be a climb hazard?
I think that's what it's like based off of, but I don't know what they actually like plan to do with that. Alright, Bahamut, go!
Mimic! Bahamut, 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 Bahamut.
Bahamut's not quite as overpowered in this one. He's still strong, but he's not quite that overpowered.
It was still so much joy, just one after another. Wait, Bahamut!
Well, this one also has, I want to say, 3 different Bahamut summons. So we have Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, and I want to say Neo Bahamut are all different summons.
Yeah, as long as we don't end up with Shinra Bahamut.
Oh, he's immune to poison. Dang it.
Oh, well, poop.
Oh, he's dead now. Okay.
Giga Dunk.
Yeah, Frankenstein just went up and slammed him a few times. Like,
Giga Dunk! Apparently Lurk has been hanging out with Mac and has learned how to suplex.
yeah.
Now we have 2 of them!
They're multiplying! Everybody run!
Beans!
Yeah, but Beans is the traitor, remember?
Yes, I know.
But he's currently offering to sacrifice himself because, okay, I don't know how much you missed it, but basically, like, there's a little puzzle box that inside the temple that as you solve the puzzle, the temple shrinks and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks because the whole temple is the black materia.
Gotcha.
So to gain the black materia, somebody has to sacrifice themselves, and Beans is like, well, I'm just a puppet, I'll go.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. But also simultaneously, Beans. But I suppose it does make sense to let the one who caused all the trouble be the solution. It's still sad, though. I mean, after Kane's sudden and inevitable betrayal.
Yeah. Repetitive, sudden, and inevitable betrayal.
Curse your second and third and fourth sudden but inevitable betrayals. Beans. Beanie's nose. It's the music that makes it really sad.
A little bit. Don't forget me, even if another Beans comes along.
Sephiroth, you better give Beans hugs. Jerk.
Sephiroth is kind of a jerk. I don't think he's going to give Beans any hugs.
Good. I have a reason to be angry at Sephiroth.
Oh, it gets so much worse.
Say that, I'm already mourning the stuffy.
It gets worse. Oh no! Lurk! Get him! Shoot him!
Get Lurk! Go!
Unleash Frankenstein!
Honestly, I was hoping for Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I will take Frankenstein.
Well, he's got 2 more to go.
Gotcha.
And I vaguely recall what one of them is, and I don't remember what the other one is. So.
Alright, so we've got Frankenstein. Has he unlocked any other ones that I haven't seen yet, or is it just Frank so far?
Well, he did. He started with the werewolf one.
Right.
And then he got Frankenstein.
Okay. I'm assuming Dracula and the Mummy.
No. Don't do it, me. Stop it. No! I gave the Black Materia to Sephiroth.
Oh no.
So this is kind of showing that Sephiroth has the ability to control me.
Gotcha.
So far, not for like long periods or anything, but, you know, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa! Beans showed up again, right as I'm apparently beating up Nyx. I don't remember doing that.
Why are you hitting me?
I don't remember this bit. I don't think I was like hitting you hard. I was just kind of flailing.
Lurk, save me.
Beans came to save you too. Beans number 2. And then I passed out and I'm having this dream.
Makes sense. What?
It's a dream, you know.
A sleeping forest. Oh my god. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Well, this is actually, so I don't know how much they ever completely explain, but this is actually Nyx talking to me, like, while, like, I'm unconscious because she's using the live stream to communicate to me.
Gotcha. So that was actually Nick saying, let me try and take on Sephiroth?
Yes.
Nice.
And when you wake up, she's gone. Like,
Oh, okay. She has hecked off.
alright, calm down, Mac.
Damn, buddy. Harsh. The gal. We've come this far.
That's part of why I'm finding it hilarious that I named him the Galg, because that means everyone, he calls himself the Galg. Like, Nagel, you'll come with us, right? I'll go upside to spike your head and bring you back to normal.
Well, that's one way to do it. Hey, at least Gal can keep you fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll just bring all the marshals. If you get weird, we'll beat you up.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Okay, they're still just trying to find about their son, Zach.
Oh my, their son.
Hey, now we set this all up again. Heal, revive, destruct, poison.
Hubert!
Yep.
He swears more than I do.
He's got a pack attached to his goggles, like he's, you know.
Like a cigarette pack attached to his goggles?
Yeah, you don't see that? Like, look right next to where it says
I see
LV.
there. I see it.
Yeah.
Right above his ear.
Yep, he's got a whole pack
I
of
wasn't
cigarettes.
looking for it. Yeah, I had been looking for it, so I hadn't seen it, but now you said it, and I see it. Yep.
Yeah, he is the epitome of crotchety old man. That's kind of his whole shtick.
Fair enough.
Alright, where's my vehicles? We got the tiny Bronco here. So now we gotta go to the Sleeping Forest and the Forest of the Ancients. Where... or the City of the Ancients. That is... I don't know where that is.
So I am so excited that they are doing another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and I forget the
Yeah,
actress's
the girl,
name,
yeah.
but the original Evie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so excited that they got both of them back.
Yeah, and you know, it's as much as I'm, you know, disappointed that it kind of has to be this way. I have accepted the fact that Brendan Fraser and Evie basically will have to be in more of a supporting role because let's face it, they're getting a little older. They're not going to be the primary action hero anymore.
No, but they can certainly still come along as like the vaunted, you know, experienced individuals and whatnot, and I'm so for it. The thing that I really want though is I'm really hoping that they'll get like another movie or two, and then they will have the sure what the fuck that sounds fun, and we'll be able to get Christina Ricci to finally step up and do what she said she's down to do for more than a decade, and have a O'Connell's and Adams movie.
That would be interesting.
It's all of the Adams-based shenanigans. It's all of the Mummy-based shenanigans. It's two sets of families who are just not fazed about this shit happening to themselves. But then it's just like, you do know that you have an you have a cursed item. Oh, you know you have a cursed item. Oh, it's a pet. Your cursed item is a pet. Well, okay, I'll get my husband to not step on it. Like, the entire thing could just be one sequence of one family thinks they're there to hunt the monster, the other family thinks they're there for their monster to get a vacation. Like, the script could write itself, quite honestly. I feel like all you need is enough script to get both sets of characters onto the same set, and then just let them ad-lib the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
With a budget for effects. But I've always thought the idea of, like, everybody who's always like, oh yeah, O'Connell's and the Adams, like, they would be the best of friends. Like, there would be that one really awkward introduction scene. And then they would be the best of friends.
Alright, now to do another mini game to dig up the lunar harp to wake up the sleeping forest, and...
Oh gosh, do you have enough gold for that?
Hopefully. This one I don't remember being, like, horrendously expensive.
Fair.
You basically have to triangulate the position. So you gotta spread some dudes out.
Triangulation is best performed with a black cat and 3 ravens.
Oh boy, it's gonna be up here, isn't it? Let me check these guys down here. Yeah, they're all looking up here. Alright. I should put more people up here. There? Hopefully it's not super precise and it's close enough kind of thing. Dang it! So we'll throw one here. Throw one here. Put one more up here. Put one. Let me go for him to show up. And then another one like up here. And really, you just gotta get lucky. Alright, so
So what exactly are you?
Okay, so each, like, I put the people there, we hit the detonation, and each person turns and faces where the thing I'm looking for is. So I have to draw a line between where everyone is facing and find where it meets. And I think this one is going to be, like, right like
There-ish,
here, yeah. I got the lunar heart. Fantastic. All right. I think before we do that, we go back and do one more Fort Condor.
I was gonna say, how do you only need the heart, or did you need more things?
No, to the harp is all you need to waken the sleeping forest.
Heart. I was hearing heart, not
Yeah.
sleep, so.
So we're gonna go to Fort Condor. We're gonna do one more round of Fort Condor here. I got 20,000-ish on me. Hopefully that'll be enough.
You guys are going through this last area of Witchlight so fast. I'm strongly tempted to throw in a side quest or two just to slow down your roll.
Nah, we got things to do.
True. But there are people who do have stuff that they want as characters to try and do that is not necessarily tied to the main plot, let's say.
Yeah, I will say, unfortunately, I think Rutil is just kind of out of the story part of things for the most part. Like, once he finds this thing, like, what else has he got going on, kind of thing.
I mean, you are the king of Downfall still, so...
The king in absentia.
True. However, you did take the crown with you, so...
Only because, Mac needed a teleport thing.
True. You guys could have taken any number of things. Technically speaking, I mean, when you think about it, technically speaking, Mac could use his bracelet to bring you guys back to Downfall. He did get jewelry made for himself while he was in Downfall.
But also, like, me having the crown is kind of the point, because it means there will never be another king. It's just the council
Exactly.
will continue to rule. I will remain king in absentia.
Yeah, that's your plan, correct.
Alright, so I missed one. They got 1,700, they're okay. Alright. 30 of them.
Now,
Woof.
what happens once you guys potentially free Zybilna to Downfall and to Prismere overall is still a question. Because you guys don't actually know whether or not Downfall's monarchy was in existence before the Hags took over, or whether that was something that was created because Downfall sought leadership away from the Hags. Or even if the Hags endorsed the court.
Yeah, and this is, again, I think I've mentioned before, this is not a complaint on the game at all. I think we're all having fun. But I think on some level, a lot of us are also ready to start the next thing.
Yeah. Which, once Witchlight is done, we will all talk about what the next thing looks like and whatnot, and then there'll probably be a break while I prep for that.
Yeah.
Before I announce character creation rules or whatnot, but I've already said it to a couple of people, I think, out of game, but I officially will be when we all sit down and start having those conversations. I will be holding there will be no character building until we hold a session 0, which will be where we discuss table rules and discuss the setting that we'll have already decided on.
Which, you saw me, keeping that rule in place for Mass Effect as much as I could anyway.
Yeah, and I had a lot of struggle with that the first game, and I really realized that part of the problem I think we had well, firstly, we had problems with people who I don't have a problem, but I'm going to be creating a rule with the table. I personally do not have a problem with somebody playing a character that doesn't know what their tie to the party is to start with. Like, Kovac did not really have a tie to the group, but just kind of accepted that working as part of a group was going to be the best way to accomplish things once he got to that point. But Mac's character took a really long time to get to that point. So I'm just going to set, at least for specifically for one-shots, pre-existing groups. I'm not going to play the game of what's my time in the group. We're not going to necessarily have a book of all the things that you guys have accomplished in the past, but one-shot parties will be pre-existing groups.
Like, you guys at least know each other. You have done something.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys have cooperated before. You at least know each other's first names, kind of thing. Like you're on a first name basis. And going forward, I'm going to have a rule. I'm not going to allow reluctant. If you are part of the start of the party, like, it's one thing if your character dies and you have to roll a new character, and your new character requires some encouragement to join the group, right? Like, it's one thing. That's one thing. Because that makes sense that that character's like, well, you guys are an established group, and I don't know you, and I don't really know my place. That sort of interaction makes sense. But I am not going to be playing the game of you're all a bunch of level 1s, and none of you know each other, and none of you want to work together. I'm not going to accept that again. That dynamic was incredibly difficult, and it caused too many problems at the table. So I'm going to be having a rule that if you're going to be playing at my table, your character understands how to cooperate and accepts the premise of a group dynamic, and doesn't need to have that negotiated in the fucking character on a weekly basis.
I would...
Six Coil. Chloe ruined a lot of opportunities for the characters for a lot of people, and Ryan did not help and proceeded to ruin a bunch more character opportunities that I just won't fucking have as opportunities anymore because of that. And I will be completely upfront with people that after Chloe and Ryan, you do not get to play the I don't know why I'm here, I don't want to be a part of this group bullshit. We're not doing it.
What I would say as kind of maybe a mild alteration to that is, like, you can say, I don't know why I'm on this particular adventure, but you can, like, you are part of that group. Like, that's why you're on that adventure. Like, you might be mildly reluctant to do what the group is wanting to do, but you're wanting to help the group. You know, that's an okay way to do it.
Like, there's, what I'm saying is, I will not accept reluctant party members. If you are reluctant to be a member of the group, you are not a member of the group, and you are not at the table. I will not deal with having characters that the entire party is having to spend long periods of time in character on a weekly basis just getting them to fucking engage. I'm not doing that anymore. That was not fun for anyone. That did not progress the plot in any way. All it did was make everybody have to work a hell of a lot harder just to proceed the fucking plot. And I'm not going to allow that sort of behavior at the table. I honestly, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be anything more than me saying this archetype is no longer acceptable given our table system. And I don't think anybody at the table is going to have any questions about what that means or who I'm talking about. I think they're all going to fucking know I'm saying because of Chloe and Ryan's behavior. I don't want people coming in and having a character that doesn't want to be a part of the group. I don't think anybody with the group is going to have a problem with that. I think me saying it is just going to be like everybody's going to nod and we're going to move on. And within a couple of campaigns, that rule is just going to be there. And if a new player asks, it's going to be like, well, there was this time that we had some people that could not figure out.
There was this one time back when.
Yeah. Back when the table was young. And players were new. But yeah, I wrote it down somewhere. I have I have notes for before the next session, or before the next campaign, things I want to bring to the table and discuss, and that was one of the big things I had was let's see, where did I put my notes?
And And then, something I'm always kind of willing to do, if there is like a system you want to run because you feel like you can tell an interesting story, but you don't understand the mechanics, I can like assistant GM the mechanics if you have a story you want to tell in a system that you just don't know.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't know that many systems, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
A
It's
lot
like
of that is right, but that's what I'm saying is a lot of that is like I wouldn't be looking at like, oh, there's a system that I don't know, but I want to tell a story from. Like my brain doesn't work like that. If I don't know a system, I don't think of it as a available tool.
right, but you got stuff like Fallout. Like I just got that's what made me think of it. I just got all the Fallout books. So if you
Right, but
wanted
I don't know Fallout at all.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if I don't know the media, I'm not going to want to run stories in it because I don't know it. But that's also the same way you're like, I'm not really necessarily interested in playing Fallout because I don't know anything about Fallout. It's not a game that I know, so I have no knowledge on it and I have no interest in it. It's kind of the same way that you guys were talking about. I can't remember, there was another game that somebody was talking about that was based on a video game. And I don't know anything about the video game, and I have zero interest in playing the RPG because I don't know the setting or the lore. The dice and table mechanics aside, if I don't know the lore, I'm not drawn to things. And that's just how my brain works.
The only other one I could think of that was like video game based that we were talking about at all. Well, I guess there's two. There's the Warframe one that Mac was wanting to run.
Yeah, which
and then
keeps going between wanting to run games and then not wanting to be the DM, but wanting games to exist.
yeah,
So we have gone back and forth
it's rough.
multiple times. Because it's not even that. And he's never GM'd, so. I mean, again, remember, you guys were my first campaign. I've run a handful of one-shots, but you guys were my first, like, actual real campaign. So I have a lot of sympathy for I've never run a game, I don't know how to do it, I have a lot of anxiety around that. That side of his uncertainty, I have a lot of compassion for. But, like, he said, and I went back and I looked at the server, because he said he hadn't said it, and I had to go back and check, because I was like, did I gaslight myself? He had originally said if we were interested in a Studio Ghibli game, he'd be interested in buying it and even running it. When he and I most recently talked about it, he has no interest in trying to run that. He bought the book so someone else would run it for him.
Yeah.
And on a level, I appreciate that. But if I want to buy a book because I want to use the media in someone else's game, like with Kibbles, like I will buy it and I will ask DMs if I can use it. And if they say no, okay. And if they say yes, I will provide them a PDF copy of the stuff so that they also have that resource as a DM. But I don't buy books because I want someone else to run them for me. And especially with the Ghibli, that is a big ask. That is a huge book of all of its own setting, all of its own resources. It's got all of its additional stuff that they introduce. That is a huge amount of media to buy simply for somebody else to use it. And I don't think he remembers saying, because he said now that he never said that. So I know he doesn't remember saying that he was buying that book with the possibility that he'd be writing it.
Yeah. Well, and the Fallout
But
system
also
is one that I've been interested in, for a while now, and I'm willing to run it, but also like if somebody else wants to run it, I'm willing to loan them the books.
Yeah, and like that's the same way I am. Like if somebody wanted to run something, and I have the media for it, like at Arcable, because like I said, I've got all of those Humble bundles. I've got all the Cypher stuff. I've got all of the Starfinder, the Finder first edition stuff. if somebody wanted to run one of those for us, yeah, absolutely, you can use my media. I've got maps, I've got templates, I've got adventure modules. Like, let's do it. But I didn't buy those so that somebody else would run them for me. I bought them so that I would have them, so that if I wanted to play them and run them for people, that I would have them. So it's just it's a little bit of a weird mentality, I guess, in my head. The idea of I bought that so somebody else will run it later.
Yeah. Well, and there are definitely people who just, will never be comfortable GMing, but still want to be in whatever world, and so, that's maybe part of what's
Absolutely.
going on there.
Absolutely. It's just it's for me it was weird because he had said he was going to run it, and then now he's saying he doesn't want to run that. He said he wants to run the Warframe game, but he's nervous about running even a one shot of that. And frankly, I think part of it is because it's a dice system that, even though he says he enjoys using it, every time he talks about that system, all he does is complain about it.
I mean, I definitely have those dice systems, that I don't care for, but I love, everything else about the game. There's one setting that
he talks about how great the dice system is because it's complex and every single time he talks about it and he tries to talk me into games, he's pro that dice system. And every time he talks about a game in that dice system, he is complaining about the dice. And I'm just like, you have got to pick one because I'm not sold on playing this dice system with you. And that was the first Warhammer. Warframe game that he found to try and introduce me to Warframe tabletops. And now it's the new one is using the Starfinder 2e system, and
I have mixed feelings about the 2e stuff in Starfinder Pathfinder.
So part of the problem is I was introduced to Starfinder 1e, and then we went to play Pathfinder 2e. And I did not have fun in two different Pathfinder games for numerous reasons. The primary three reasons I do not like Finder 2e. First and foremost, action economy. The in-combat action economy is incredibly confusing and frustrating to me. And I understand that people say that it is supposed to allow for a more controlled amount of what you can do and allows for more variety of things. I've heard all of those arguments. None of them stand up from my experience. I do not like the 2e action economy. The second thing I don't like about 2e is, and this isn't even necessarily a 2e thing, this was my experience in Finder, and this part is very much on the GM. This was the GM straight up failed as a GM for new players. I'm not the only person that she failed this on. She completely failed with character creation and character support for new players. I wanted to play caster classes. It was never explained to me that unlike 5e, you can have multiple concentration spells going at the same fucking time. That was never explained to me. I did not know that was an option. So I was fundamentally locked out of the majority of my casting capacity because I did not know what my character was supposed to be able to do, because nobody ever told me that that was not a thing. So I would pick one spell and commit to that one spell until I got hit hard enough to drop concentration, because nobody told me that there were options. So I did not enjoy playing as a caster because I did not know how to play as a caster, and it wasn't pointed out to me until after I had decided that I do not enjoy playing Finder 2e at all. And that I do not enjoy Pathfinder at all. That a great deal of my reason I was unhappy with it was because I was never given the support to understand what my character could actually do or how to effectively play my characters. So that was number two. And the third reason I don't want to play the Finder 2e system is frankly just because every single thing that everyone has said was a fix was a non-issue in my experience in 1E. And it just feels like 2E was overcomplicating a system that already worked because they wanted to have another couple of steps of separation from 5E and Wizards of the Coast. And I do understand on a business level, we want to separate ourselves from WotC and then from 5E. I do understand that.
Well, and there's always the chance that it may not have been a
But
want,
nothing-
but it may have been a have to, with how WotC's been handling the legal stuff lately.
Absolutely, absolutely. But the fixes that they say that they rolled out, absolutely nothing that they say they fixed had been broken in any way that I could see. So I don't understand the majority of the purpose for the 2E changes. I do not like the action economy, and I just do not like the Pathfinder system because of how 2E is supposed to function. I think, honestly, here's a sad factor. I think I probably would have really liked Pathfinder 1E. But I do not like Pathfinder 2E at all, and I am not enthusiastic in any way, shape, or form for any Finder game using Finder 2E. I liked the action economy. I had figured out how to use the Starfinder 1E action economy. I feel like 2E is going to completely break combat game flow, because that's what it did in Pathfinder for me. The action economy completely broke everything else.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have mixed feelings. I can appreciate some aspects of it. I don't care for others. It's one of those, like, if I get into a 2E game and can actually play with it for a while, I might be able to cement my feelings a little more, but...
Yeah, and like I said, I was playing Pathfinder 2E, which was my introduction to Pathfinder, and I think that all of the reasons I don't like Pathfinder probably come down to the fact that it was 2E.
Well, I mean, we can always play
Well,
a
it
Pathfinder
was-
1E game, you know.
Well, let me rephrase. It was a combination of it was 2E and a DM who did not help in the slightest during character creation or at any point during the game when there was opportunities for me to have been able to do things. Like I literally multiple times during combat told the DM that I didn't have a single thing I could do, and so I had no actions to take. And to skip my turn. Because I did not understand how to play my character.
Yeah.
I have a knee-jerk reaction to the idea of even playing in Pathfinder again, because I feel literally like I am too stupid to understand the character creation. And I do not want to play in the game. At all. Ever again. This person ruined Pathfinder for me permanently.
I would say it would not hurt to, with a table that you feel more comfortable with, like this one or another one, try a Pathfinder 1E game. Or even if it's just a short adventure, not like a full campaign. That way you're not committed to anything. Because 1E and 2E are very different.
And that's what I've heard, but everybody is all gung-ho for 2E, and everybody loves it, and I think that it is just a pile of flaming dog shit. I do not like 2E at all, and I realize that I am a giant mood killer on that fact. Like, when I found out that Bug was running a 2E game after I had struggled through 2 other Pathfinder 2E games, I completely dropped out of his server and dropped out of the game.
Yeah, but, you know...
It has nothing to do with the table and everything to do with the fact that I don't want to do it again.
But that's why I'm saying, like, we can find a table with, like, a short adventure. Like, I would say more than a one-shot, so you actually have some time to kind of suss it out and feel out your character and that sort of thing. But, you know, do a short adventure and actually, like, you know, try out 1E. But it is time to
Maybe.
take another break, so we're going to do that real quick. So we'll be back in a few
do
minutes.
that.
Alright, we're back. It's Final Fantasy VII resuming. We have been trying to find Nyx, who just kind of ran off. The Galg said he could sense her presence around here somewhere, so... I don't know, she's somewhere around here. I don't know if I would trust a giant staircase made of light, like, ever in my life. Even if I was in a world where magic exists, I'd look at that and go,
I mean, when you can have things like heavy footsteps, I would recommend against it.
Yeah, I would still be suspicious, is all I'm saying. Oh, look, it's Nyx.
Am I a trap?
Currently, it looks like you're praying.
Oh, it's definitely a trap then.
So the Galg asked everyone else to hang back. And I'm going to wait just a minute for you to actually be back at the desk so you can watch what's about to happen.
That is quite the arena we are in.
Yep.
Galg, he's here.
And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
I see that.
I've pulled out my sword. The worst part about this, it forces you to do this. Because you can't just sit back and have it happen passively. The next step doesn't happen until you push the button.
Oh no. Are you gonna decapitate me? The Galg! Don't! His hands are shaking!
What are you making me do?
John, you're absolutely right.
This moment blew gamers' minds.
Oh my. Sephiroth. You bad man.
Remember her special materia that didn't do anything?
Oh no! Your stupid plan.
Nyx is dead.
The aqua lung. Oh dear.
Yes, growl.
Sephiroth came in, killed Nyx, and threw Genova at us so he had time to get away.
Oh, nice heal skewer.
Okay, you can really see the cigarette pack now.
Yeah.
Go fast, Lurk. Extra Giga Punch.
Oh my, live wire. Electrocution. Oh no.
It just means I don't want to target her with spells. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah, they made the choice to keep playing, you know, Nyx's theme through this.
Well, I suppose this is the everybody's having the what the F did you just do fight.
Yeah. The what do we do next kind of thing, like.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Shiva.
But Sephiroth also dropped an important hint of saying that the Galg is only pretending to be sad or pretending to have feelings.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because you are ... Exit.
And then he leaves, yeah.
Understand if we were in a game and a character did that, I would be morally obligated to yell at them and attack them for leaving, but because you are a puppet, for leaving a sentence hanging, because that is bad grammar, and my mother would literally rage at me if I did not get mad at other people for it, because she was an English teacher.
Wow. Exit stage next.
Yeah? I guess so. This is where Disc 1 ends on the PS1 version.
Oh wow.
And that is a perfect spot to end today's stream, I think.
Fair enough.
As always, we do
And
appreciate
also,
everyone who shows up.
WTF!
Appreciate everyone who shows up, chats, lurks, whatever you want to do. Current Blind is just more of this throughout the week. We got to avenge Nyx. We got to find out what's going on with the Galg. Like, why can Sephiroth control him? We got to figure out how many cigarettes is Qbert gonna smoke.
How many cigarettes is too many cigarettes for Qbert in a single session?